There we go. Welcome back, everybody, to my Breezy birthday special for BenS71287 2022 edition, as well as our December 2022 specials, in which we're going to play another Game Boy game, and it is Jeopardy Platinum Edition. Let's see how it goes. I think we're going to have a good game here, so let's find out if I'm right. Oh, yeah. Picking on Matt today. And we have these 6 categories. We're going to deal with the New Testament, British royalty, American books, 15th century, bodies of water, and vocabulary with the letter V in quotation marks. American books 100. Her only Pulitzer Prize for fiction was for One of Ours, Not My Antonia. Let's see if Matt knows this one, because I don't. He does not know. Willa Cather. Okay. American books for 2. Who's your poet who wrote his 1885 poem Little Orphan Annie in Hoosier dialect? James Whitcomb Riley. They include those of The Persistent Friend, The Good Samaritan, and The Expectant Steward. Garupa. Parables. Okay. It's the name of a man raised from the dead as well as a beggar at the gate of a rich man. What is Lazarus? Who is Lazarus? New Testament for 300. Well, I got the Daily Double. I'll do 500. Paul was in Ephesus when he first wrote to these people, and was in Macedonia for his second letter. Who are the Phoenicians? Phoenicians. Not the Phoenicians, unfortunately. It was the Corinthians. Okay. Let's keep it going. Hebrews 3 says Christ was superior to this Old Testament man in both work and his person. Moses. Okay. The New Testament for 500. Matthew says that besides Jesus, this disciple walked on the water until he got scared and sank. Garupa. Peter, okay. American books for 300. Sequentially, The Deer Slayer is the first of these tales, but it was the last written. What are the Leatherstocking tales? American books 400. While an editor of Graham's magazine, he wrote The Mask of the Red Death. Who's Edgar Allan Poe? $500, please. This Jack London title animal is the offspring of a wolf and an Indian wolf dog. Who is White Fang? Well done. Take Bodies of Water 100. Countries bordering on this gulf include Qatar and Saudi Arabia. What is the Persian Gulf? Bodies of Water 200. The Bay of Tangier on Africa's northern coast is an inlet on this strait. What is the Strait of Gibraltar? Bodies of Water 300. Lisbon lies on this river, the longest on the Iberian Peninsula. The Tagus River, however you say it. Either way. Noted for its high tides, this bay separates Nova Scotia from New Brunswick. What is the Bay of Fundy? Fifth category. The Philippine capital is located on this bay. What is Manila Bay? Alright. I'll take British Royalty 100. An ad for vitamins once asked if this wife beheader lacked a conscience or just vitamin C. Who is Henry VIII? Royalty for 200. The last king named William who ruled England had this number after his name. What is, the 6? 6 is right, yeah. British royalty for 300. The Associated Press said this non-Asian Aryan loves to wear pearls, even when salmon fishing. The Queen Mother, that makes sense. Prince Albert's father and this queen's mother were brother and sister. Who is Victoria? Queen Victoria. British royalty for 5. This last Stuart queen had to be carried to her coronation because of a bout with gout. Queen Anne. On 1473, work began on this chapel, named for Pope Sixtus IV. What is the Sistine Chapel? ~15th century for 200. By century's end, this Indian empire extended from Peru into parts of Bolivia, Chile, and Ecuador. What is the Incan Empire? ~15th century for 300, please. With Constantinople's capture by the Ottoman Turks, this empire came to an end. What is the Byzantine Empire? The 15th century for 400. Having spent his fortune on exploration, this Portuguese prince died in debt in 1460. I have a hunch, but I'm going to hold back. Henry the Navigator. That was not my hunch, so I'm glad it was in. Go get the next one. In 1479, these two powerful kingdoms were united under the rule of Ferdinand and Isabella. Castile and Aragon, that makes sense. We'll get the next one. It can refer to a gentleman's gentleman or one who parks cars. What is a valet? $200. The student, usually of highest rank, who gives the farewell speech at graduation. Who is the valedictorian? $300. Native to the Andes, it's the smallest member of the camel family. It's the vicuna, however you say it. I don't know how you say it, but either way. Derived from Latin, it means word for word. What is verbatim? Oh, I forgot the M. Oops. Verbatim, yeah, I forgot the M. That's okay. Last clue. Italian for a master musician or a person skilled in the arts. What is a virtuoso? So I have $3,800, and Matt's going to go first in Double Jeopardy, and we're going to play that round right now. Let's get to it. Tourist sites of this capital include Quincy Market and Faneuil Hall. What is Boston? State capitals for 400. The Centers for Disease Control is headquartered in the southern capital. What is Atlanta? State capitals for 6. In 1867, Nebraska's capital was moved from Omaha to Lancaster, which was renamed this. What is Lincoln? State capitals for 8. This capital of Washington was laid out in 1851 and first called Smithfield. What is Olympia? State capitals 1,000. It's nicknamed the Green Mountain City. What is Montpelier? Let's look at the remaining categories. We have Canada, ballet, transportation, state capitals again, and famous names. Swan Lake made its debut at the Bolshoi Theater in this city. We have yet to see its swan song. What is Moscow? Ballet 400. A 1948 production of this fairy tale ballet featured Frederick Ashton and Robert Helpman as ugly stepsisters. What is Cinderella? Ballet for 600. Daily double. I'll do 26 ballet. This king, an accomplished dancer, founded the Académie Royale des Danses in 1661. Who was Edward the First? I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to put nothing. I had to make a guess. Louis the 14th. Well, still in the lead, but that's okay. I'll take ballet for 800. This dance from the ballet Guyenne is Aram Khachaturian's most famous composition. Sabra dance. Alright. Inspired by El Greco's paintings, the ballet El Greco is set in a Spanish city. Toledo. I was thinking that, but I want to buzz in. It's okay. Get the next clue. Banff and Jasper National Parks are located in this southwest of this Canadian province. What is British Columbia? Or no. Might be Alberta. I'm gonna change it to Alberta. What is Alberta? Good thing I did. Canada 200. In 1980, Canada's national anthem was changed from this song to "O Canada." Wrong. God Save the Queen. Oh, okay. Canada 400. This bay, Canada's largest, covers an area larger than Texas. What is Hudson Bay? Canada for 600. Canada's most densely populated province is this small island in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. What is Prince Edward Island? Canada 800. Another daily double. I'll do 3,200. In 1608, this French explorer founded Quebec City, Canada's first permanent settlement. Who is Jacques Cartier? That is wrong. Samuel de Champlain. So that cost me. I'm still in the lead. I'll take famous names 200. He was a lawyer before he teamed with Arthur Sullivan in 1871. Who is Gilbert? Famous names for 400. 1896, he coined the term psychoanalysis. Who was Sigmund Freud? Famous name for 6. Two of his compositions were adopted as the state songs of Kentucky and Florida. Who is Stephen Foster? Famous name's 800. In 1900, he was appointed head of the U.S. Army Yellow Fever Commission. Who is Sir Walter Reed? Famous name's 1000. This English woman won at Wimbledon in 1977, its centennial year. Virginia Wade. After it was burned by Sherman's troops, this Mississippi capital was called Chimneyville. What is Jacksonville? This Minnesota capital was named for a church constructed there in 1841. What is St. Paul? State capitals for 600. Originally founded as Eagle Station, it's situated in Eagle Valley, 30 miles south of Reno. What is Carson City? State capitals for 800. "12 miles long and about 1.5 miles wide, Mendenhall Glacier is 13 miles north of this capital." What is Juneau? State capital is 1000. Located on Puget Sound, it's a major shipping point for oysters, farm products, and lumber. What is Olympia? What is Olympia? Transportation 200. Traditionally, this one-wheeled vehicle was ridden by acrobats. Has no handlebars. What's a unicycle? $400. Most of the more than 330,000 of these buses in the U.S. are a bright yellow orange. What are school buses? $600. heavy, continuous sound a car might make, or a type of seat on the back of an old roadster. Rumble, that makes sense. In 1990, Ethel Newman became the first person to fly an ultralight aircraft across this ocean. What is the Atlantic? Now the last clue. This plane dropped an atomic bomb on August 6, 1945. What is the Enola Gay? So we have $11,000. Matt has $3,000. Final Jeopardy. I'll wager $999. Last names of the motor car maker and motor car dealer who merged in Manchester, England in 1906. Rolls and Royce. Will they take my answer? Hopefully they will.